Today is Tuesday. I have to go into work today and it's been extremely busy, but I definitely wanted to make sure that I got a little workout in before I went to work because I know I'm not going to do it after work. So I woke up at like 5, went to Orange Theory, showered, and now I have to get ready for the day. It's 7:37. I have to leave my house by 8:30 to get to work on time, and we're just gonna hurry up and get ready together. I feel exhausted, to be honest. I finally brought my brushes back up here after washing them, so I have been without them for like a couple of weeks now, and it feels nice to just have my brushes back. Gonna go in with pretty much just my project pan and shop my stash items. My skin lately has actually been pretty good. I started using the Paula's Choice BHA PHA toner again, and I feel like that's been really helping my skin, like with all of the little texture and all the little tiny acne bumps I get. I've been down like a skincare TikTok rabbit hole, so I am pretty happy with the way my skin is looking right now. I honestly, for the everyday, I've really been liking the like Glossier Skin Tint and Kosas Tower 28 concealer combo. I feel like I have just enough coverage, and especially because my skin is looking a lot better, a lot less red from using the Paula's Choice BHA. Just in general, I feel like my skin has been looking a lot better. There's not as much texture, as much redness or acne. Like, I feel like a light base has been really nice lately. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario. I like this product a lot. I kind of wish they had some cooler tone shades of it though. Like, the product itself is beautiful. It blends out like a dream. It's like just pigmented enough where I don't feel like I'm going overboard, but like I just wish it was less warm. Honestly, for the everyday, it doesn't really matter because it's mostly gonna get covered by blush anyway. I've also been using this Milani Cheek Kiss liquid blush a lot because it's in my Shop My Stash and Milani sent that to me, and I've really been liking it for every day. It's like quite subtle, but it leaves just enough where I feel like nice and put together. I also really like this color on me. This is the color 120 Pink Flirt. Lately, I haven't been putting blush all the way up to the back of my cheekbones. Like, usually I'll bring it up back here too, but lately I've just been focusing it on the center of my face, and I feel like that also makes it look a lot more just natural. Going in with my Kosas powder. I feel like I've made really good progress on this. Like, I think I'm gonna get a bigger pan soon, but then also the more that I use this, the more that I see that there's like little micro glitters in here, which isn't bad. It's just not my vibe. I also say this all the time, but I'm such like an oily gal that powder doesn't really do it for me if I have any sort of like hydrating base going on. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Wax. e.l.f. powder bronzer. I've been kind of loading the e.l.f. powder bronzer on because it's so light on my skin tone, and I really want to hit a bigger pan on this. Nabla close-up blurring powder. I had to get tape and get a lot of the hard pan out of this, so it's like fine now, but it was a little bit annoying that there was so much hard pan on it. And even this isn't super pigmented, so I just go in with a little bit just to bring back a little bit of the blush that I put on before the powder, a little bit of the Refi highlighter. I should have put this on before powder, but that's okay. Okay, lashes are curled. I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm just gonna go in with my Ramon Brown mascara. So I've been using the Grande Lash Serum for a while, and then there was a short time, like maybe a couple months, maybe like a month, honestly, where I stopped using it, and I noticed such a dramatic difference in my lashes when I wasn't using it. Like, it felt like my lashes were super short, super stubby. So I started using it again, and I love how my lashes look now. I'm trying to be more routine with it because I want my lashes to look nice for my wedding. That was so messy. I have it all over my lid, but easy way to fix. This is the Nabla Aero Shine in the shade Mirror. I've actually really been liking this. I've just been drawing it all over my eyelids. I think it's stunning, honestly, and I just do like a little bit like that, and it kind of just looks wet. I haven't even really bothered to take off the excess mascara. I've really just kind of been going over it. For lip liner, I'm trying to decide what I want. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. one. I feel like I haven't used this enough. In with the Ramon Dewy Full Water Tint in the shade Canyon. Just gonna go in with like one more little coat of mascara. One thing I really need to start doing is practicing putting on lashes, because I think I want to wear falsies for my wedding, but I'm not like 100% sure yet. But I also want to start doing like trials for my makeup for my wedding. Yeah, I don't know. We just gotta start planning that and start practicing the actual wedding look. It is now 7:52. Here is the final makeup look. My engagement ring is currently at the jeweler's, so I've been having to go without, but I really like this stack that I got from Anna Luisa. These are 2 separate pieces, but I've just been liking it and I think that's pretty. And then on my other hand, I've just been putting on my opal ring that I got off Etsy a while ago. For my fragrance today, we're gonna go in with Commodity Milk. Okay, here is the makeup in natural lighting. You can see the blush is quite minimal for what I usually wear. My hair is still wet. I'm just gonna let it air dry. I'm not too worried about it. But this is the full fit. Brown plaid pants from Old Navy. This sweater vest is from Yes Style. This turtleneck is from Target. This is my Levi's corduroy jacket, and someone once told me that when I wore this jacket I looked like this monkey, and I can't ever unsee that, and I think that is so funny. The shoes are these pointy-toed heels that I got from Target from the brand A New Day. Yeah, I didn't bring a purse today because honestly my backpack is a monster, a beast. It is so fat. Like, it's already heavy enough. I didn't want to bring another purse. I will see you guys after work. Okay, so I'm finally done with work. I actually got to go home at lunchtime and work the rest of the day from home. So that's what I've been doing. Had a bunch of meetings, but now I have a couple of errands to run. I have to run to the bank. And then I also just wanted to show you guys something. So one of my friends, Jam, we decided that for Christmas this year, we would do a funny t-shirt gift exchange because we didn't really want to like be super sentimental about it. There's just like a lot of things going on this holiday season. I didn't know if I would have enough time to like come up with a good gift for him. And we decided this was the best course of action. So I found this design online. I thought it was hilarious. So I kind of took it and like made it a little bit my own, because the ones that I found online were like $25 plus shipping, and I wasn't sure they would be delivered on time because I am going to Buffalo for Thanksgiving and then literally driving the morning of from Buffalo to the airport back in Michigan to get on this flight to fly down for work. So it's like a whirlwind. I didn't think it would be there on time. So I decided that I could make this shirt myself on my Cricut, which is what I did. And I'm really excited and I want to show you guys. This was kind of the design. I saw something similar on Pinterest or Etsy or some site that had funny t-shirts. And I was like, this makes a ton of sense to just do on my Cricut. So it just says, you just heed your last haw. This was supposed to say yeed your last haw, and that's my bad. So I don't know if I want to just like leave the mistake. I'm probably going to remake it, but I thought this was so incredibly funny. The words are just text that I put on the Cricut design space, and then this duck found a picture online and then traced it on my iPad and then exported that to Cricut design space. So I just think it's so funny. I'm so obsessed with this, and I just think it's objectively like hilarious. I bought 2 of the shirts in case I messed it up, so I think I might remake the design with the Y instead, but then use this as my like test iron. I don't have the like Cricut specific iron on, and I feel like that was kind of a lot of money for something that I would maybe use a couple of times. So I was planning on just using a regular iron, but there might be some challenges with that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reprint the whole thing, try and iron this on, and then like if anything I can just donate this shirt if it turns out fine, and if not, then that's fine too. Now that I'm done with work, I have a couple of errands I need to run. I need to go to the bank. I also need to go to Michael's and get ribbon for some like DIY wedding things. Okay, so I'm looking for a ribbon. I had bought this one online, but I didn't realize how small it was. I wanted this like exact color. This one's a little bit thicker, but it's not quite the same. I think this is probably what's gonna happen though. And like I have a roll of this one, but this is too thick. I'm using these for my invites, so I don't want anything like super thick. This is 15 yards. I think I'm gonna get 2 of them just in case, but I think this is like, but I guess I don't know what too thick would be. Ideally, I would want this size. This is just like a little bit bigger, but I need it in blue. I think I'm just gonna get 2 of these. I think that's the move. While I was in Michael's, I took a look around and saw that they made heat transfer vinyl that's stretchy, and I feel like this would be better for the t-shirt just in case. And I kind of liked this blue color. I think that'd be like a fun pop on the shirt, but if not, I think I can use this for something else. This is a terrible angle, but the sun gets so dark so quickly now. It is 5:10 p.m. and it is so dark and I'm not a fan. I am gonna redo this shirt and try and reprint it. It is literally so hard to do anything with the limited space that I have, but I think this is gonna be really cool. I have my little tool here and I'm just gonna start weeding everything. Once I get the corner, it should be relatively easy, but it's kind of hard to get the corner on these like iron-ons, or at least that was my experience with the last iron-on that I did, because the material is like super stretchy and it doesn't peel off as easily. But if I just like start pulling, it eventually comes off. You just kind of have to be like careful and kind of go a little bit at a time. This is not one where you can just pull off the entire thing in one go. Let's get all of these like little detail parts. Okay, that is it. Let's put this back on the shirt. It's pretty much the same, except with this exception, but I think that's so cute. I'm so excited for this. This is something that like is kind of dumb, but I think it'd be a really funny shirt to give. I'm excited to see what he gets me because I think this would be so funny to show up to work wearing this. I don't think I'm gonna do the ironing tonight just because I don't really have like a super ton amount of time, but at the very least, at least I have the idea, the plan. I think I'm gonna have to iron this tomorrow though, because in a couple days, like I'm leaving. So I think that would be the most beneficial. That's so cute. I'm so excited for this. While I've got you guys here, I kind of wanted to just show everything that I've DIY'd for my wedding so far. I bought a bunch of the stuff off of Amazon and I'm basically starting the process of making a buttload of wax seals. So I have this mason jar full of a bunch of them that I've already done. I know a lot of you guys weren't like super interested in wedding content, so feel free to skip this part if you guys aren't interested, but I got a bunch of gold wax seal hot glue sticks, which sounds kind of weird, but it works, trust me. So you put it in the hot glue gun. One pump is the perfect amount for a thin like wax seal, and I bought enough to make like 300 wax seals. If not, I can buy more. I have a couple of different uses for the wax seals. So I bought these little mesh bags. I have a wax seal that just has me and my fiance's initials, and then on the back I actually hot glued a magnet. So everything I will have linked for you guys below. The wax itself is from Amazon. The magnets are also from Amazon. I got like 200 of the magnets. The stamper I got off of Etsy. I got these vellum papers from Amazon as well, and then the envelopes I also got from Amazon, and I believe the white jelly roll pens I got from Amazon as well, and the little pouches. So a lot of this is from Amazon. Another thing that I got from Etsy is actually this embosser, custom embosser on the backs of each envelope. I guess I can't really tell how it looks on camera, but on the back of each envelope on the little flap, I did a little embossing of our future initial, and then again it says Andrew and Vivian. So that's everything so far. This ribbon I bought at Michael's that I was testing out. This ribbon is definitely too thin, and I wanted to test out the vellum paper with a thicker ribbon, which is what I picked up at Michael's. So we're just gonna do that right now. I don't know what to do with the rest of the super thin ribbon, to be honest. I don't want to waste it, but at the same time, I don't really have a use for it. So if anyone has anything that they think that I would be able to use it for, I would love to know. For the ribbon, I got the, what size is this? It's 3/8 inches, and this one thing is 15 yards. So I got two of them because I wasn't exactly sure how much I would need, and I feel like this size ribbon I could use for like wrapping my bouquets and stuff. So basically I have this ribbon. I am going to wrap the ribbon around the center. I think I made this one a little bit too small. If the ribbon goes like that, and then I have the wax seal on top. I think this is a very pretty and elegant wedding invite suite. I mean, obviously I need to make it like nicer and have the ribbon be a little bit tighter. And then for the envelopes, I bought these white Jelly Roll pens to use on my Cricut, and I was planning on addressing all of the envelopes using that and writing them on the envelopes themselves. It's a little bit more work, but because the envelopes are dark, like black on this wouldn't look the best, and I do like the way that the white looks. I also went on my iPad and made a custom font using my handwriting, and I think that turned out cute, but I'm not sure how to make it on Cricut so that the letters are filled in. And I have a little bit of qualms using the Cricut because when I put the envelope on the Cricut, it was smearing the ink a little bit, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So there's still obviously a lot of things to play with and get done, but also like I am not having this wedding for another 2 years, so I have plenty of time to figure it out. So the vellum paper and the ribbon are going to be for the actual invites, but then the wax seal magnets are going to be in the save the date envelopes. And then I'm going to print some extra like paper just saying like, hey, this is a magnet. I also bought like paper stock from Amazon. I have one example of kind of like the details card that I'm going to put in there. I think the details card is really cute. I have the invite card like on Canva as well. I also made RSVP cards that all match as well. So I know that wedding invites are incredibly expensive, and I'm trying to cut costs as much as I can, but also I just think like making them yourselves is so cute. And then for the wedding invite, I actually used my iPad to trace out the venue. So on the invitation card, there's like a little picture of our venue on top, which I think was a cute little added touch. So that is everything I've done for my wedding so far. There is still a ton to do. Like I still need to make welcome signs. I need to do a bunch of that stuff as well. I need to cut out all of the paper. So the cardstock that I bought, I pre-cut a bunch of them, but this is not nearly enough for all of the save the dates that I need to make. So also cutting those out. It is definitely a lot, but I'm really excited to get all of this stuff done. This has been my favorite part of the wedding stuff so far, and just like making the wax seals and the magnets and stuff has been really fun. So if you've been following my Project Pan series at all, I've been working on this Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil for a while. I'm getting really close to finishing it. I feel like there's a little bit of product up against the side here and like a tiny bit of product on the bottom. So I actually want to take out the stopper on this. I feel like I've been liking the product enough to take the stopper out. So we're just going to do that together. I just have a pair of tweezers here. And then I'm also just going to take a Kleenex and clean the sides really quick just to make it less slippery. The way that you take the stopper out, or at least the way that I take the stopper out, I pretty much just try to wedge my tweezers in between it. This takes a while. Pliers might be better depending on the lip oil and depending how thick it is. These tweezers are like my stopper remover tweezers, so I'm not like too concerned about how these tweezers look at the end. Basically, you just try to wedge your tweezers in there and then just kind of like make your way around the edges of the stopper so that it can actually come out. I have only ever taken the stopper out of a product once, and I remember it being like difficult, but I feel like the plastic on this stopper is also just like thicker in general, so it's getting really hard to manipulate this. And I like don't love this product enough to really warrant this much effort. I just feel like I'm so close. This is insanely difficult. Okay, how do I do this? Please. It also might have worked better if I had just gone and gotten a pair of pliers. Oh, I'm so close. Got it. Okay, sick. So I took the stopper out. This is what it looks like. It is insanely messed up. You can see like how messed up the top is. There are so many little nooks and crannies in there. So, oh, I bent these tweezers so bad. Look at that. But yeah, so there's still quite a bit of product left in here. You can see all of the product on the top still, but now I can get all of that. And when you take the stopper out, it is gonna be much more messy, but at least you have more access to the product that you're trying to use up completely. And this will last me like a good couple more uses. Taking the stopper out makes the product much more messy, but like, look, it's like almost entirely scraped clean now. That's so exciting. Also, this did not take me a very long time to finish at all. Like that is 2 months worth of usage, which is kind of crazy for something that is like $24. Every once in a while when the markings fade from my project pan, I have to go back in with a Sharpie and just remark them. Otherwise, I will completely lose them. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I don't have a ton to do the rest of the day. Honestly, the rest of the day, I think I'm gonna try and finish working on my current crochet project. I'm really close to being done. I'm on the last like front part, and then I just have to do the border. So I'm really close. I really want to try and get this done because I kind of want to start working on a different project, especially like for the holidays. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to finish this before the holidays. So if I do end up taking this to Buffalo with me, that's fine. I want it to be done so bad. I'm almost there. This is like the back of it. Hold on. It's supposed to look like this, and it's supposed to tie in the front. And like I said, I'm almost done with the other front half. Like I have maybe like 10 or so more rows and then just the border. And then also I made a giant mess out of this yarn because I pulled out the middle and it came out in one massive piece, and then it got like super knotted up. So I spent so long trying to untangle that giant knot, and eventually I just gave up. I cut the knot out and then tied it together. So I wasted a little bit of yarn as well, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. I am super tired. I am going to bed so early because I am again waking up at 5 tomorrow to go to my Orange Theory class before having to go into work. And then also, I have to edit the video that I'm filming right now and have it go up for tomorrow. So I have a lot of editing to do for the rest of the night. And if I finish editing, then I'll crochet. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already. And I hope it was a little bit more insightful on what I do kind of like on the day-to-day. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.